Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Desert Fox, and it is now time for episode, I believe this is 8, maybe 9, of the Transport Fever 2 Summer Series. And last time we were together, it was a rather decent idea that ended up going pretty well. We're sitting at about $14 million, and we hooked up Santa Ana to Waco, Fargo, and West Valley City. We're in the central military district, central railroad district of our nation. Do not have a nation name yet, but we'll just go by alternate America with all the little cities just planned out poorly. I'm gonna make a mulligan here. All the services and businesses you see, these are overgenerated, way overgenerated. So I will go section by section and just start cleaning them up, or let the game just kind of shut them down, because as the mechanics are, because I feel like it'll free up some space. So today I have to show you guys something I did with some of the money we had available to us, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. I'm just double checking here, making sure all of my stuff is doing well. I also want to start with this, get rid of these couple of houses here as we watch that train come by. So smash that like button, destroy that subscribe, and obliterate that bell icon so you get more trains like this pulling through your neighborhood and annoying your neighbors. Alright guys, let's head over now to the, we're going to pause on the building here in the Central District today, because I need to tell you a story. So, with the birth of the Santa Ana, South Bend Santa Ana Railroad, they solidified their base. They have some plans for the future, because now they have increased passenger traffic between not just 1, 2, and 3 cities. They now have 6 cities all connected, with a further 2 more to be added. And there's still the case for Beaumont to maybe get another route. And then there's some preliminary talks with the board of directors about getting South Bend to Topeka, or somehow getting it to Fort Worth, and maybe even just doing a South Bend to Fort Worth express line, and use Fort Worth as a major passenger interchange of the Southern District to the Central District. But that's later down the road, and we're going to get to that build when we get to it. Today, I want to show you what we did on the northern section and give birth to another railroad that I have in my mind, which is the New York Central Norfolk Southern Railroad. A combination of both. I honestly, I think if my railroad history is correct, Norfolk Southern is kind of, it's kind of like CSX, where they run a lot of the old New York Central lines. I have a massive station I want to use for New York City, and I'm gonna plop it right here eventually. It is the Buffalo Terminal Station. It's a mixed freight passenger hub. The thing is giant freaking enormous, and what I want to do is I want to slap it in right there when it is unlocked, because I don't even know what date it unlocks. So that's why I kind of turned the speed up on the dates so we can start getting into the 1900s and get out of the 1800s of the trains. We'll actually just move to a regular date now, and we'll see how that time flies. But yeah, eventually we'll unlock it, and I'll be able to plop it into this, and it's going to be massive, and we're going to build a massive station here with multiple stations for connectivity and this, that, and the other thing. But now, today, we're going to hook up Norfolk to New York City. It's kind of like the birth of these two massive conglomerative rail services. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend a lot of money today, and that is the plan. So we are just going to start right here, and we're just going to come right across. And I'm not even going to lie, I'm thinking we might need to helix to get down to there, because I can try to crow fly it and see how it goes. Do we really want tunnel? I think you're going to want some tunnel. Are you at least going to switch the bridge? Yes, we are definitely going to switch the bridge. We are going to get... What bridge? What bridge? What bridge? What bridge? What bridge? Alright. Ooh, and it... Oh, that's nice. But I just want to make sure I get the right one. No, no, no. I like that one. So we'll run with that one. Alright, cool. And we'll run this to there with it. And then we'll make that meet. So now these are even. And then we'll swing out wide here. Get a nice big old curve. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of ride the road down and in. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do here. Oh, you cannot just nuke that for a second, and we'll get back to it. All right, thank you. Train progress coming through. All right, so now let's get a nice little stretch of road. No tram tracks, thank you. But I will own it. Thank you. Alright, cool. And that forces that level crossing to be completely ugly, but at least it's level. Which I will take level over anything else. At this point, I will just take a lot more levelness. Oh my god, that is a massive plateau. I don't know if I can live with that. I mean, I'm going to have to because I'm running out of money, but, I mean, for now, that's just going to have to work. That is a massive... What if we... Right. What if you just stayed even, right where you're at, right? And went a little wider. Got it to 60. Yeah, stay above, yeah, right there. Right? And then... Where's that 60 mark? Oh, that's so much money. Are we gonna really double helix here? I mean, I think so. Should I mulligan here and say that this railroad starts with more money? I mean, you could do that. It would be a way of distinguishing the funds. Alright, so cool. We're going to actually add an extra $50 million to give this railroad a significant head start over the other one, because the New York Central Railroad would technically be a lot more of an expensive railroad to run. And we are going to crest it right about there. Hopefully, as long as that cooperates, yes. Yes, it did. And then we'll just start there. We'll bring it around here. Yes. Yes. All right. Okay. So now we'll just do this, a little bit of this action. Goes a long way. And I know a lot of this is just really for show, and I know that. I mean, 8 tracks, I don't even think I'll ever need 8 tracks in New York City, but I'm gonna have them. Because if you had a train station and you had New York City on the map, I bet you would run a absolute F-load of trains, or at least in your mind think you would. Okay, so now that services most of that. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna go new line. No, new line. Cool. We're gonna start here and we're gonna go to here. We're gonna name this NYC NS, and then we're gonna go or yeah, New York Central, Norfolk Southern. We're gonna name this NYC to Norfolk. Okay, boom. Now we have a new line built for this. And then we will actively build a nice American train for this. Now, what is the fastest American train we have at our disposal? I think it's the 2.6 Mogul. Are you serious right now? That's all we have? Alright, so double track it. Or double engine it. And then what? I mean, yeah, we promised that we would only use American stuff. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to have to use these and just send it. Now, that's American trains right there. If I know American trains, that's American trains right there. So, actually, we will do 7. Ah. And then we'll set this on this line. And actually, we will grab that line. We'll actually grab that train. And we will name it, or we'll color it, that blue. Boom. And that's how we'll distinguish the trains on the railroads. Northern District will be, whatever the line is, the trains will be colored that way. Unless it's a very specific engine, you know. Until I can get more of the same brand out. That's the way I want to run it. Head over to Norfolk real quick, and then I would set Norfolk up for success because you have a bunch of tram lines, but not a whole lot of connectivity. Autosave is here, and when the autosave is here, we take a drink. I'm having a quick drink of a Dr. Pepper from work. Alright, and then as for this, we'll just do the very simplest. Ooh, Beaumont now accepts food, which will help Beaumont grow. And then we will just do boom, to here, to here, to here, to there. Call it good. And then we're going to name this Norfolk Tram Intercity 1. Your line. Boom, to boom, to boom, to boom, to boom. We're going to name this Norfolk Tram Intercity 2. Alright, guys. Let's go get some trams. Ooh. Buy 4 of those. And then we're going to put them on there. And the other 2 on that one. Sweet. And now that should make that bed in pretty nicely. And then we're going to wait for the train to get here, and then we'll ride that American son of a bitch back down the mountain. And then I'm going to pause this now, and I'm going to say the other 25... So, this is going to get a little weird. So, I am going to write the amount of money down that's left, and I'm going to say that the New York Central... Norfolk Southern, the NYC and FNS has $25 million at its disposal. So what we'll do is we'll just take this out. Boom. That's what I'm left with from the South Bend Santa Ana. So this is what the money is for them. Oh, I do not have enough to do what I want, and that's okay. Where is my train? She's in the helix, crawling up the hill. And I think just for the because like most of the connectivity, yeah, most of the connectivity is already there. So what I will do, oh, I can't even edit it. You know what? Go ahead, go back, switch it back to the 25 million. All right, switch it back to 25 million. There you go. No. There you go there, and then we'll just go back. We'll grab those buildings, plop that there, plop that there, plop that there, plop that there. Go here and here. Run this street straight across. Run this street straight across. Run this to there. Perfect. New York City now has 2 working tram lines. Now that should help. Oh, the wrong button. Should help further the city. NYC tram intercity 1. Boom. Yeah, look at that. It's already I can tell just from sitting here watching it momentarily that this thing is blowing up. Alright, and then boom, boom, and boom. NYC tram intercity 2. Now go grab the tram building. And I think you just go grab another what? I'd grab 6 total. 1, 2, and 3. Other 3 on that one. Boom and boom. And yeah. Alright, so now that's betting. Gonna bet in. Where's our train? Manage vehicles. Edit. Take that off. Make it 6. I just wish I had a more powerful American engine than the crap that I'm using. I just want an American engine that will not give up at all. Yeah, no, I think if we just do that, I mean the only other option is a triple headed, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so we'll wait till it gets over here, then we'll hop on board. Let's see what the passenger intake is. It's at 16 for right this current second. Alright, so yeah. There she is, coming out of the hills. I feel like in 1890 we get a new engine anyway. I think it's New American comes out. It's either 1890 or 1900 we get a new one. So we just gotta wait for the end of the decade. And for the New York Central New York Central Norfolk Southern Railroad, the first priority is going to be all of its territorial cities will need to be connected by passenger first before we get to the freight. So that's how we're going to distinguish what part of this project is going to be working on what, when, where, and how. So the Northern District Railroad will work on a primary focus on passenger services first, because I think historically, with New York City being such a metropolitan masterclass city, it would need an absolutely massive amount of passenger infrastructure built into it to supplement the eventual economic growth that you would see with a city that big. So from a I'm not a city builder, but playing like city builder games, my brain for a strategy goes, let's go build a bunch of passenger lines, and that way we get a nice solid framework that we can use to wiggle the freight lines kind of in. Almost that pseudo-European style of building where you'll see a 2-track main line or 3-track main line service freight and passengers. And we're not just talking local branches. I'm talking local services. Alright, we're going to take that 29, we're going to take that out, and we're going to go back to 5. So we're going to take the $25 million out. We are left with a simple $5 million. There we go. There. Alright, that's for the thumbnail. Actually, I think you can get a better shot. You think so? There you go. I think that was it. Oh, look at that. 3 tunnels. Cheeky and cheeky and cheekier. I'm almost half tempted to see what the passenger rate is over there. 57. Managed line. Would it make sense? Go back. They had 25 million. Oh, yeah. So I know that the SBSA has 5. We'll call that 25 for them. We'll just... No, I don't think it's... I think just the distance is going to cause the amount of traffic to be high. But you didn't put no signals on this, but at the end. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Just leave it alone. I think once we let that train get bedded in and we see what it does, if that hits full on its next journey, we know we've struck gold, because that's about just shy of a third full. So if the main city is full, then I'm fine with it. The main connecting city. Yeah, but there we go. There's that. We are hooked up there. We are going to go check the other rail line back here in the Central District. We're going to go back to the CDR, or the CRD. Central Rail District is what I'll probably call it. And... ooh, nice. Full passengers. Nice. Okay, and we are actually going to do a bus line here to further supplement the absolute nobodies that are using this. Yeah, a bunch of jobbers. And we'll just do a very simple loop of the town. Give it a little bit of space so it can have a little bit of breathing room. Alright, boom and boom. Alright, cool. Let's go get a bus depot, which is, I think, the first or second one I'm actually running in the project, which I said that we were going to run a lot more trams, and I did mean that, but we do need to run a couple. I gotta wait. Oh, we have a whole plethora of stuff that just got unlocked. I actually... Okay. Alright, so we have some American stuff. I like it. So we do have some American stuff. We're actually going to have to borrow some money here. So we're going to max out the loan here. And we are going to... Well, we're going to buy these. I'm just stupid. Forgot what town I was in. Okay, so now we have that American. So now we need to go over here. First thing I'm going to do is actually repay all of that. Give us back the money we were using. Where's my train? We need to manage it. We are going to edit this. We're going to blow it up because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And we need to go into the... This is a generic E... See, that's weird. They call it an American. I'm kind of confused as to why they call it an American. So what we'll do... Throw that one on there, and then we will throw this one on there. Okay, now it doesn't look so stupid. 67 miles an hour is the top speed. That is a Russian coach. I will take it. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay, so maybe it's only American in name, but I mean it is technically called an American, so it has to be some sort of a maybe American design, I'm not sure. And then it was sent to wherever the hell, but you know, it says American in the title, and it was faster and more powerful than the engine we had on there. So until I get another new American engine, that's what's going to work. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys will like this one. Please smash that like button, destroy that subscribe, obliterate that bell icon, and I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday with the next episode in the series. Y'all be safe. Until then, peace out, guys.